Hey guys, Mr. Warsenal here, and I'm coming at you guys with another video. And in today's video, we are going to go in part 3 of this update. Now, the reason why the videos are kind of like not day by day, but more of spread out is because I have to level up to get the more access of stuff. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Now, I'm already introduced you guys to the sniper rifle. The Photon sniper rifle, and I would have to say it's a pretty much an Elf's Revenge, just a little on the bad side. So the Elf's Revenge is more powerful, but these two weapons are basically one-shot headshots in their proper level gap. So, for example, the Elf's Revenge appears in level 7, and so does the Photon sniper rifle. Up until level 12, which is like right now, it stops being a one-shot headshot and takes a few more shots. Therefore, in the next level gap, where it's upgradable 17, it will be able to be more powerful in the one-shots again. We also have the ability to... This thing is not able to be upgraded. And I'm aware that a lot of you know what the photons and pix gun do. All photon weapons deal fire damage. For example, the photon shotgun. I like how they changed it to extremely common because it is true. It's very common. And I'm not surprised because this weapon... I used to use this weapon before it had burning damage. And I was called a noob for it because, I mean, shotguns are my forte. I really love shotguns. It's just to get the upper hand in battle, but in pix gun shotguns, they're not all too good. And they put salt into the wound when they put these things. The dual shotguns, yes, they are one of the fastest primaries that you can equip. But don't let that surprise you. Any fast weapon will tell you, okay, we're fast, but we're very hard to use and very hard to hit. For example, the turbo pistols, which really pretty much come from Overwatch. And if you ever played Overwatch, if you ever try to shoot anything at long range, you're going to miss, and most of the time you're going to die. Unless, never mind. But what these things are surprisingly bad is that when they first came out, they had this terrible glitch where if you held the bullet, if you held the shots, it would shoot 1, 2, a bullet would go missing, and it would shoot the third one, making it think it's 4, and then you'd reload. So, and also, this thing thinks it's so good it should cost gems. Look, I'm not anyone to judge, but I think if you can't make a proper shotgun made correctly, I don't think you should add shotguns. Then we have the Predator, which goes from... We went from really bad with the dual shotguns to newbie overpowered. The Predator is a 2 to 3 shot kill, if not 4. And that's just if you're just close to them. That's not counting headshots. Headshots tend to be more of 2-shot kills almost every time. Unless you're like never upgraded and you're level 27. Now, we're back with the SubZero, which I'm going to equip real quick. And we also have a new gadget, the Surrikins. Now, what I like about these things is that I was expecting them when we got throwing gadgets. I was really expecting it. But I didn't expect them to be this good. First of all, they recharge quickly. Now, let me tell you, any item that recharges quickly is useful. Because, think about it. Say the match starts, you're in deathmatch. Duel. You set down a turret just for it to be there a minute. And that's if they don't destroy it. Then, you're going to put another one probably at the end of the match. Yeah, not that useful. But if you use but what's special about these things is that they have the shuriken thrower, Now, if you guys don't know, the old version of the Shuriken thrower was overpowered. It had critical hit damage to the head. It shot so fast. It cost so cheap. Its range was ridiculous, and its hitbox was so small that if it hits you in the head, it counts as 2 hits. They nerfed it to where the accuracy is a little bad, and the Shurikens have a bigger hitbox and easier to see. And it's like much slower. Now, if someone manages to survive getting hit by this, it's over. They would have lost about more than half their health, and they would be dead. And this is buying it once. There's no upgrades to this. You just buy it once, and it's already this powerful. I highly suggest, if you don't like the grenade throwing, and you're more of a close quarters, I highly prefer it. But it has one really bad detriment. You need to make sure your opponent either doesn't see you or doesn't move. Because the second they move, consider this thing dealt with. It also, don't expect it to go through walls or ricochet. It will stop dead in its tracks. Now, it will throw 3 different Shurikens in 3 different directions. So, let me tell you in a nutshell real quick. So, it shoots straight where your cursor is aiming. It shoots one left and one right. Now, depending on your range, it could be... Depending on how far away you are, it will be... Well, you'll see. Okay, so we're back with the SubZero. Now we have 25 shots since we have upgraded it. So now it's pretty much a best friend, ice textured. Now, there's nothing really much that changed other than a little bit of fire rate change. The reload's still the same. And also, Lazy is now doing 13 damage instead of 10 that you last saw. And, So see my cursor right here, it's aiming to that doorway. If you toss Ninja Shurikens over there, it will go there. But of course, as you saw, yeah. Now, this is really, the Ninja Shurikens are really effective if you're standing like right here and you're trying to take out multiple enemies. The issue is, as you saw, the travel time is pretty bad. Now, if you guys are wondering why I always have the carrot sword equipped, it's because it's the fastest weapon that is right now. Later, it will be the Dark Forces Saber, and later than that would be the Fire Demon. Now, I've tried running around the map, seeing what combos I can make, and I can assure you, this map you will die in. Because first of all, this area right here is super accessible. Everybody can see you. And say if you're at the highest point and you toss these Ninja Shurikens. I mean, it does help when they're not looking at you and you're at a distance and you throw these, that's fine, but other than that, it's pointless to use it at long range. Now, I'm more of a quick draw person, so the faster my weapons deploy, the better. For example, this thing could put down enemies in less than 20 shots. The SubZero can slow down my enemies. This can be taking down multiple enemies or just at range, because these dual machine gun pistols are amazing. If you haven't bought them before, I highly suggest you buy them and fully upgrade them. It's worth the money. The laser bows just equip it and you just blast and blast. Now the fireball spell is only there just in case I have to spam it, because there are times I have to spam it, like on toy bomber noobs, mines launcher noobs, but in combat I use it as a last resort, because what either happens, I blow myself up, which does happen, like that, and then I end up wasting a... Yes, and I also want to point out, say for example you kill somebody but it doesn't register, it's not lag. You have to kill them again because they have, well, resurrection. I hope you enjoyed this really short update video, and I know I kind of went all over the place. It's kind of hard to stick myself one subject and continue talking about it, but it's more, how'd you say, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little update video, and I'll try to post more. It will be a while until I upload the whole thing, and I'll make a playlist just to watch the whole thing. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace.